Let's go.
Alright.
Alright.
Hannah, you ready to start?
Where are we? Oh, it's like 10:49. Ah.
Oopsie. That's okay. Um, I see.
So I wasn't planning on doing anything today aside from just, game
This
and
is my one day off, so I'm
stuff.
doing like chores and games.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. I guess we can just fill in, and when she comes back, I see I see three people in the stream, and I'm not sure if it's two of me or what. Oh gosh, or what the
Well,
deal
I'm
is,
in,
but oh, you're in? Okay.
so yeah.
Okay, so there might be one extra, but that's okay. If I see the numbers climbing, I'll just say hello again.
Any
Um,
idea who's in the stream or
what was that?
who's in the stream? Any idea or nah?
Nah, it doesn't give me the option to view who's in it, so I guess if you're in there, shout it out, and we'll talk. But for the moment, um, yeah, it's me, your dungeon master, Max, and I'm controlling. Nah, don't wait. Okay, yeah, she said don't wait. Um, yeah, for the moment, it is just you, me, and Dupree here. It's Max, your dungeon master, and I also control the elf ranger Tallian and every other NPC. And then Khaoz, you go ahead. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves, just for posterity's sake here, in
Eh,
case there is somebody else.
I'm playing Niveryn, who is an elf, question mark.
Yes, the secrets of secret race and things that we cleared beforehand, so yeah, that's a
Yep.
thing. And Hannah, why don't you introduce your character here?
Hello, I'm Hannah and I'm playing Annie, the pirate bard who literally does nothing that I'm supposed to do.
Alright, and then we also have a cleric halfling named Maza, but their handler is currently sick, and so I'll be playing with them. Um, and their player slash handler slash whatever I've been calling him will probably be back at some point, and we'll fill her in when she gets back. But for the moment, let's play some Dungeons
Chaos,
and
could you try
Dragons.
talking for a sec? I'm not sure I can hear you.
If you're listening on the stream, there's like a 30-second delay, but
No, I mean, I'm on Discord and I'm hearing nothing.
ooh, okay, hang on. I minimized my Discord for a second.
Mute, unmute.
Huh, I hear her on Discord just fine.
I hear you on Discord just fine.
Uh,
It might be Discord. Let's let them log back in real quick. Oh, there they are. Okay. Okay. You guys ready to play some Dungeons and Dragons?
whee!
Yay! Alright. So, when we left off, we learned that there was a cult of followers of the draconic goddess Tiamat, whose aim was to summon the draconic god to the prime material plane, and basically do some bad stuff. It'd be really bad.
Did you change my character icon, or am I still kind of
Oh,
the green elf?
still the green elf for the
Hey.
moment, just because I didn't I didn't have internet like most of this week, and so I
Am I
didn't
still the
get a
Okay.
Naked
chance
Winged
to get.
Baby?
That's cool. I'll
No,
just be
you
the
aren't.
green elf
You
for
are
now.
not for the moment. That's okay. I
Yes,
didn't change Maza's either, but anyways, yes, the idiot squad.
It's like a
Except
Yes,
bow. A bow is kind of most unfitting at the moment,
Mom, I'm
but
no longer a Naked Winged Baby in my D&D game.
I guess that's a start,
that's a start.
right?
I'm actually my character.
The idiot squad
Because
accepted the
there were
task,
no human bards.
y'all. The idiot squad
So we
accepted the
had to
task of
resort to
preventing this all
something,
from
and what we
happening,
found was a naked baby.
and also learned that the Church of Bahamut in Neverwinter was at risk. When presented with
Thank
the
you.
option of traveling by land or by sea, the party chose to travel by sea. We also went to the fantasy Walmart and bought some stuff, and we leveled up and learned some spells. But anyways, we begin our newest leg of the campaign. You four have accepted a job from a ship captain in Waterdeep en route to Neverwinter, a half-elf woman by the name of Elias. She's hired you on as deckhands to accompany her and her cargo to Neverwinter, with the promise of good payment on top of free passage. Kind of a two birds, one stone deal. So, if you guys... Oh, I didn't switch you guys over. I was hearing our mysterious thing, so I'll switch y'all over. Now you should be on the Siren's Handmaiden.
Boo.
Oh, ship.
Beauty at the
And
front.
you can place your
This beauty.
characters.
Who's this beauty at the front?
That
Click
is
and drag.
my trans daughter. I forgot her name. Elias.
Annie already likes her.
Annie already likes her. Good. I will place Maza. That would be great. But Tallian is
And rotate.
not showing up for some reason.
Rotate. There we go.
Is there like a lookout spot anywhere?
Yes, and if you'll give me if we get like 2 seconds to place everybody, then I will explain to you what's on this ship.
Okay, so Niveryn's never been on a boat before. This is kind of all new. He's used to being in the city, so it's like,
Yeah,
I don't know how he would handle it. I mean, if he's got his sea legs all ready, or if he just like about ready to hurl over the side. I don't know if I need to make a con save or anything.
Well, actually, yeah, go ahead and roll a con save.
Because it's just kind of like back and forth and back.
Go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw. Or not a saving throw, but I guess a check.
Yeah,
I mean,
or was that be a fort check or a con check? I mean,
let's just do con. I think that seems organic to me.
I'd say try to beat 10.
Yeah, just a high or low. If yes, if yes, 17. Okay, Niveryn is just baller. It's just fantastic, apparently.
Okay, that's not too bad because I have like +0 to con, so.
Okay, so yeah, Niveryn is maybe a little shaky because first time on a boat, but he's doing okay. And Annie is just like yeet, doot,
Annie's
all over the place.
Around happily his boat.
Tallian is like bent over the side of this boat, just hurling their guts out. I've decided as a character choice that Tallian gets incredibly seasick, and will therefore be going through this part of the campaign, or any part of this campaign, on a boat, with first level exhaustion. So, yeah, deal with that, I guess. Maza, let's see how Maza's doing. I don't remember if I have good concentration.
I think you need to concentrate more on talking.
I do. Okay, yeah, Maza is like fan-fleekin-tastic. And yeah, Annie, you're not even gonna have to roll a constitution check. You're you're Annie.
I'm a pirate. I'm good.
You are a pirate. But anyways, yes. You guys are on a ship. It's called the Siren's Handmaiden, or the Siren for short. There are 3 masts. It shows 4, but there are 3. 3 masts at the bow, stern, and the middle.
There's one.
All of these masts have huge white sails, and the tallest in the center has a crow's nest.
Oh, frick. I want to go up there.
Alright, roll athletics.
Okay, 1 sec. I need to find what my athletics mod is.
No, the trick to not getting seasick is to keep your eyes on the horizon, they say.
Interesting.
Oh, yeah. I got a 4, +4 on athletics, so...
Okay, you get a couple... Oh, wait, no, you did... I'm sorry, you said +4. I didn't say you didn't... /roll d20. 1d20.
Yeah, just took a moment. It's been a while since I've... Oh, wow.
Okay, yeah, you just, like... right up to the top of the nest there.
I'll just hang out right there.
Okay.
Right there on the spot.
That's the nest.
Go off and get lunch because my mom's yelling at me too.
Okay.
We'll be back.
Okay. For the moment. Just FYI also, there are, you can see it, 3 cannons on either side of the ship.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. At the bow of the ship, there is a figurehead of a lady holding a lantern. And most of the cargo that you see is just basic supplies. It's like various foodstuffs, various types of armors and weapons, some different, I said different foods, a few barrels of ale, but there is one chest in particular that stands out to you. And it's chained down to the main deck and locked with a huge lock about the size of your fist. It's right by the captain's quarter to the stern of the ship here. But you notice that it's like chained down. And you notice that Elias seems to get a little tense whenever someone goes by it. But
Curiouser and curiouser.
yeah. Anyways, we got a little dead time. Is there anything that you think that Niveryn would want to be doing on this ship and like learning about? Or
Mostly observing the crew and just, people in general, try to get a mark of, like the different races and personality types and stuff.
Alright. It's actually a pretty bare crew. You do have the half-elf, Elias, but it's just very, very essential personnel. You get the feeling that this excursion was played pretty close to the chest. But yeah, it's been pretty. It's been a pretty uneventful.
Insight check get me anywhere with the captain? I wonder.
Sure, go for it.
Try to figure out what's her deal.
Yeah, go for it.
So, 20 plus. Yeah.
Okay, 14.
My insight is a plus 10. It's like,
Well, I mean, you can't help with low roll, though. I mean, you don't know her well enough to really know if this is just how she is when she's in business mode, but she seems very tense. Like, she seems kind of, like she's expecting something, but you can't really discern what. And she seems very on guard, I guess, is the way to put it. She's nice, she's got a friendly personality, she's a little closed off. She just seems a little closed off, but she seems nice enough to the crew and everybody. She actually, she watches Annie just scale up to the crow's nest and just hang out up there and is just kind of like, hey, this is cool. But yeah, you just see her kind of fiddling with her hook hand and seeming expectant, I guess is the best way to put it.
Interesting. I will continue to observe the crew.
Okay, that works.
At this point, it's just kind of like, okay, this is a new environment. This is, new everything pretty much. So it's like, okay, I've never been on a boat, never been surrounded by a bunch of people aside from, the people I've been venturing with.
But yeah. Oh, and
So at that point, it's like, huh.
But yeah, Tallian is still just hurling their guts out over the side of the boat, and they kind of not turn towards you, but they look over at you, Niveryn, and like, how are you still standing? This is awful. Oh god.
It's like, just keep your eyes on the horizon. It'll pass, maybe.
The horizon is moving. The horizon is moving, and I don't like it.
What did I miss?
Okay, so you did miss a little bit, but it's okay. What you missed is
I'm just watching the crew very suspiciously.
Yeah, Niveryn is suspicious, but Niveryn is suspicious. But one thing of note that I did describe, most of the cargo appears to be basic supplies, various weapons and armors, foodstuffs, some barrels of ale, but there is a chest. There's one chest in particular that stands out. It's chained down to the main deck,
Yeah, I
and
noticed.
it's locked with a lock like the size of your fist. Like this is a big, heavy-duty lock. And then it is also chained the heck down, kind of thing. And it's right by the captain's quarters. And you'd see that Elias is kind of keeping an eye on it. Not trying to be obvious about it, but you do see her like visibly tense when somebody goes too close to it. And Niveryn rolled an insight, and Niveryn, I don't know if you want to share whatever you're thinking and feeling with Annie from up at the crow's nest, but
I'll come down if you want to, if you call to me, but not right now.
alright, well,
Nope, I'm just gonna keep stuff to myself.
okay. But yeah. So
It's like I would tell you if I could, but I don't think you'd listen, so
yeah, that's fair. That's fair. And yeah, Tallian is still just not a good, happy camper. Annie, is there anything that you want to do here? Is it just like talk to anybody and hang out with anybody, see what's good to see and whatever?
I'm just watching the waves.
Okay. Yeah.
The storms, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Filming that you're doing down there.
Not sure where to go for a moment. Actually, she is going to go over to Maza and explain and talk to them for a while, because as it turns out, you find out now that Elias is a follower of Cord, because storm gods are kind of important to a seagoer. But while she is talking to Maza, you can see her referring to Maza with like obvious respect and formally addresses him as Guardian Aiza kind of thing. Aiza. You can see that's their last name, but you can see her like very, very important. Cord is obviously a big part in her life. But yeah, she's.
I'm just gonna go do really slow backflips up here, so.
Okay. Yeah, but that's kind of where we start out in this area here, in this little area. And so, use your imagination for a second, because I was a stoop and I didn't make a lower deck, but use your imaginations. So a day or two has passed. Huh?
I'm imagining bunk beds.
Yes. A day or two has passed since you've embarked, and now it's about 10 p.m. when we rejoin the Idiot Squad. And you guys have all been woken out of a dead sleep by the siren's incredibly violent rocking.
Oh jeez.
Incredibly violent. So, you guys look up from your sleeping hammocks, or sleeping bunk beds, on the lower deck of the ship, and you guys see nothing but black, until a flash of lightning just darts across the sky in jagged forks, illuminating the main deck of the ship. And looking up that hole, you just feel the cold sting of rain pelting against your cheeks. What do you do?
Do I need to make another con save because the boat's like really rocking now? Or have we already established that I've gotten my sea legs by now?
I think we've established that you've gotten your sea legs. I mean,
okay. I've had 2 days, so
yeah, we've kind of got. Everybody's kind of got some time to
Except for
B.
maybe Tallian.
Yeah, Tallian is. I think Tallian is still just like rocking and rolling and just not doing good. But yeah. What do
That's
you
a
guys? How do you guys want to proceed? Do you guys want to go up to the main deck, or what's going on? I'm gonna say there is some stuff popping off on the main deck.
yeah. I like to observe on the main deck.
Okay.
Annie would probably run upstairs and try to help with getting the ship ready for this crazy storm.
Aw.
I don't know how. I don't
Pirate
do sea. I
instincts,
don't
man.
know
You
how to
ain't gonna
do
let
sea.
the ship just die.
Okay. So if we're all
Well, I
going
can talk
up,
a good
let's.
rope.
If everybody is gonna go up, let's actually roll initiative here.
Oh jeez. Where? Oh, where?
And how this is gonna work. What?
What?
What did I.
What?
Hold on, I think I goofed.
Oh no.
Still roll initiative because how this is going to work is it's going to be basically. That's an 18. I think Maze's initiative bonus is 2, so I'll say 20.
Mine's -1. I have a 0.
Oh, jeez.
Annie literally trips over her own feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Betting that
slippery.
she's just a
Slip
heavy
on the deck
sleeper.
or something.
And then Chaos is 14 your initiative.
Yeah. Rolling 1d20.
That's an
Oh
8.
well,
Okay, well, that's not,
that could have gone better.
that's not great, but.
Well, I just stumble onto the deck. I'm probably sliding around if the deck hasn't been properly washed or something.
There you go. Okay.
Because wet wood is slippery.
18 plus. I'm gonna choose a random initiative bonus. I'll just say +1. So 19 for. 19 for. Elias. And then. Hannah, you didn't actually roll initiative, I don't think. So. Just.
Should I
I think
roll
I rolled
again?
one.
Yeah, try rolling again.
I thought I rolled one though. Like 1d20. It's like a d20.
You did. I think. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Ouchie, ouchie.
Better, I guess. It's not 0.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. I have to roll 3 different initiatives.
Try to keep the other one secret or something.
No, I'm. Oh my gosh, why? No, I'm rolling for Tallian, for Ding Dong, and for Maza. Gosh, for a character that I love, I sure am mean to her. So that was 9 for initiative for her. So order goes. Or for Tallian, I mean. You, Maza. And then add turn. Sorry, this is kind of goofy for putting together. Alright, so how this is basically going to work is that we're gonna act on the assumption that everything is kind of happening simultaneously, but
Okay.
this is sort of a one at a time way of figuring out what everybody is going to do. Does that make any sense?
Mhm.
Okay, so first off, Elias is at the helm, and you can just see her fighting against the boat here. And so that is one issue. Another issue is the wind is pulling really hard on the sails, and the ropes look like they're going to snap. And you can hear her like shouting this to you guys, kind of thing. More importantly, the ship is losing its heading. So she's only a half elf and not the tallest of people, so she would probably do good with some help to get the boat back on track. So I guess she spends her quote unquote turn like shouting and conveying all of this to you. First in the quote order is Maza, who is going excuse me, Maza is going to, what did I say was the problem?
Drink a bunch of beer. Nah, just
Yes.
Heck.
Maza is going to pull on the sails of this front one, and they are going to make a strength or dex save. I think I'm gonna go with dex because I think that's what's higher. And oh, Emma's back. So I guess correct me if I'm wrong. Hi Emma. We're in trouble, but that's okay. Nothing. Business as usual. Phantom Hourless. I don't know what that is, my friend.
Phantom Hourglass. It's the Zelda
Yeah,
stuff.
Zelda stuff.
Oh, okay.
And then you wash up on shore like, crap.
I'll never tell.
Oh. Well, that sounds like a
that's
pain in the
14.
Kraken, but
That's
I guess we'll
actually-
find out.
Okay, yeah, that passes just off. I don't even know what I need to add to that. That passes though. Strength is 0. Okay, yeah, so I might go with dex. Yeah, so Z kind of gets a hold of the ropes and is not doing the best, but they're holding them so that they're not going to fly away, kind of thing. Niveryn, what are you going to do? We have other sails.
I don't do ship stuff. What do I do? So she's screaming to like do stuff.
Yeah, she's kind of saying what all is going wrong. And for the moment, we have the issue of the sails being too tight. We have the ship is losing its heading. We have she is not doing well holding on to the wheel by herself. And then
how many squares can I move in a turn? About
I think you can move 7 if I'm remembering right. 2, 3,
30
4,
feet. That should be 6 squares, 7. Right?
Yeah, well, we're not technically in combat though, so I'm just
I wanted to try and help with the wheel issue because it's like, well, if anything I might be able to try to figure out where she's going because I don't know how to rig sails and stuff like that.
Okay, so I guess you can put your token there, and then go ahead and make a dungeoneering check.
Dungeoneering check. All right, that's something I can do a bit better. Like, I got the wheel. Wait, we both got the wheel. I don't know. Let's see. Roll.
Yeah, we got it good.
Just
okay.
Straight up D20.
Regular D20 plus whatever your modifier is for that.
Wisdom modifier.
Is it a wisdom? Okay.
That's wisdom.
Okay, not bad.
Not bad. All right, yeah, that does it. That does it. You seem to be. You watch the compass. There's like a little music stand kind of thing set up with the map and compass, and it seems to be pointing on track. Elias seems to be like, yeah, we're doing okay. We're doing okay with this. This is working. Annie, it is your quote turn. What are you going to do? And keep in mind,
I'm going to go and rig one of the sails.
Okay, so you have to move to this. You have to move to the sail. And which one are you going to move to?
Can I move to like the main?
Yes, you can move to the main. Sorry, I grabbed your character. Go ahead. You can move to the main one.
Yeah.
All right. And now make a dexterity check, but with disadvantage because you're in a storm.
Why do I have to make a dex check? Darn it, I would have gone for a strength check.
Or strength, whichever.
Please, my strength is way better than my dex.
Okay, make a strength check with disadvantage.
Okay. Checking for that. Modifier is 4.
Oh, it looks like I think we have more people in the stream. Hi, everybody. You kind of came in on a goofy part, but we're here. Long and the short story, we're trying to get from... oh, yeah, sorry. Well, actually, no. Tie goes to the runner. You're holding on to the ropes of these sails, but it is hard to do. You're fighting with all of your might kind of thing to just keep this sail from flying off of the mast. But you did it. Good for you.
Woohoo!
But
Annie's
yeah.
trained it.
Hi people
Finally.
in the stream. I can't tell who is who because Twitch doesn't like to show things for me apparently. But yeah, we're here. Long and the short story, we're using a boat to cross from Waterdeep to Neverwinter, and we are currently stuck in a storm, and we're dealing with that. We're not officially in combat, but this is kind of the order that we are doing things, if you see. And yeah, hit us up in the chat, I guess, so we can talk. Anyways, that was Annie's quote turn. Next is Tallian. Tallian is going to try and get to that far sail. And I'm going to do a... Actually, that's a good point. Sorry.
Madness?
What?
Madness? Chaos? Storms are chaotic? I don't know. Maybe that's it.
Okay, first, yes, Tallian is going to try and make their way to this mast right here, and then they are going to make a dexterity check with disadvantage. So... Whoa, hello. 1d20. Plus, I just dropped my character sheet. And dex is... I guess that's... Yeah, Tallian wasn't able to secure the mast. Yeah, they were unable to secure the mast and did not... It basically is ripped out of their hands. It's still not quite flying off, but it's still flapping in the breeze a bit. Next in the order is Elias, and she turns to you, Niveryn, and asks, "Hey, do you think you can you take this wheel? Can you handle this wheel by yourself?"
I'm gonna try.
Because obviously the seasick one is not able to do this, apparently.
Yeah, I'll take the helm.
Okay.
Just as long as I stay the course, follow the compass, and
You got
hopefully
it.
get us out of the storm. All right, sounds good.
You got it. Okay. Niveryn makes, or not Niveryn, okay, so she basically, like, does a front hand spring.
Cool.
To grab the rope with her hook hand and and tie it and be able to secure it. She just does it really, really well. And that is how she will spend her turn. Maza, you do something feels really weird about this storm. And you can't quite place what, but something feels weird. Like, something feels very awry. So you are going to make a religion check.
Dramatic music. Do I need to go get some?
No,
Yeah,
we're good. We're good on dramatic. Oh, really? Okay.
Oh,
Nah, it's fine.
No one lets me get the music.
Nah, this is fine. This is fine.
Ooh.
If I'm allowed to pick
Never
the music,
mind,
it's
we're
either
good.
Total or it's a telephone.
Never mind. Things are fine. There's nothing at all. Everything is awesome. But anyways, Niveryn, make a dungeoneering check, but with disadvantage this time. Because you are the sole proprietor of the wheel.
Yep, I am running the wheel. I'm gonna roll. There's one. Oh.
Nice.
Okay,
yeah,
roll again.
you're. Oh, right. With disadvantage. Okay.
Disadvantage.
Do it again.
Well.
I was about to say, if you got a 20 in that one, I would have cried.
Right?
Yeah, I know, right?
Alright, Niveryn is still bossing out here.
I am the
still
master
keeping
of
the course.
nope.
Yeah, the master of nope rears his head. He is still keeping the course. It's hard too. I can't stress this enough. The wheel is just jerking you all over the place here. It is just bad stuff. So, Annie, something happens.
Oh
You
boy,
hear-
of course something happened.
Yeah. You hear just this snap and crashing sound, or this crunching sound. And you look at the mast that you are securing. You just look at this mast that you are securing, and even with you're holding the... Ooh, cool. Even with you're holding the ropes and holding this sail steady, you can see that this mast is cracking. It is cracking, like, right in the middle. So, yeah. What do you guys want to do?
I couldn't help it. I was like, oh, I got the perfect ambience on my D&D playlist.
I
Here we
got
go.
something for this. Yeah. Is there what else? So there's another new instance to be dealing with here. And you see Elias in front of you turn around and just, oh god, we gotta get that secured, you guys. We got to. That's the biggest, dramatic
Do you
music.
think I'm
That's
not
the biggest
trying over
mast.
here?
Well, I can't do anything from here. Doesn't it? You guys are magic. Don't you guys have any spells or anything? Anything you can do?
Most of what I do is flirt with people. Don't know they're not real.
Oh,
Do you
I
have-
got telekinesis.
I mean, maybe. I don't know. There's gotta be something that'll do. But okay. So Annie, how do you spend your turn?
Continuing to try to...
Okay. Okay. I
I can
I think
move an object
Tallian-
as long as it's less than 20 pounds. In this case, I don't think the
Yeah,
pole
that's
is
true.
over
I'm not
20
sure that the-
pounds.
I'm not sure that that's going to do a thing, but I guess we can deal with that. Yes, Maza is furiously praying to Cord. I think for the moment, what Tallian is going to do is they're going to use their scimitar to slice a part of the sail that they tried to secure, and then, like, hobble over to Annie. Hey, Here, let's try and hope, or let's try and, if nothing else, maybe we can move the direction that it falls.
Oh my
It
gosh,
goes-
I'm a freaking idiot.
Maybe, yeah, maybe we can keep this from falling on us.
I just realized I had that new spell for doing this sort of thing, which I literally asked if I could do this sort of thing. Gosh darn it, me!
Oh, well, hang on, yeah, go back. Well, okay, we'll retcon then. We'll retcon and say that you did. Okay, what is the spell? Tell me
Make
about
whole.
it. Huh?
Well, and basically, it's a ritual. Use
Okay.
it to fix something up.
To-
Single object can fit in a 10-foot cube is completely repaired.
Oh, okay. I completely forgot that you had this. How long does it...
Dude, I'm like, oh frick, I freaking remember this now, because I remember my first question was, can I use it, like, say if I have sail that's bigger than 10 feet,
Yeah, and this is not...
or these two
I
pieces
don't-
of 10 feet. I'm like,
this-
oh my goodness, I'm an idiot!
That's fine. One question though. How long does it say the ritual takes to cast?
10 minutes.
10 minutes? Let's cut it down. Okay, I'll cut it down to... Let's say by the time that you are back in the order, this needs to be cast. And is there an ability check, or is there anything that you need to do to make it so?
I'll check real quick. I actually saved it on my freaking character sheet. I'm smart, yeah.
Yeah.
Says no check.
No check? Okay, you just do it?
Yep, just do it.
Okay, so yeah, I guess you spend your turn and your round just focusing on this mast.
Yet again, doing somersaults.
Yet again doing somersaults. just noping all over the place. Like Niveryn, you are a entity of nope. Okay, so now something else really weird happens now. Something else really weird happens. Something almost 1 in a million. You know how lightning typically strikes the highest point? Well, lightning struck, and lightning struck the chest. And when lightning struck the chest, the chain anchors underneath it broke. Or the wood that the chains were anchored to broke. And while this chest is rocking, or while the boat is rocking, you see the chest, like, sliding back and forth. And then you see Elias, just her face completely blanch. Like, no, 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 I can't let this thing go. And you just see it like, no, I can't do that. You just see this chest like going all over the ship, where it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And Tallian is going to keep trying to secure things, I guess. And keep things secured, and roll a... D. And just barely grabs the rope, but it is like burning her. It is like burning their hands, kind of thing. Or wait, no, they don't. Oh wait, yes they. What the heck? They grab the rope and it's like burning their hands. It's bad stuff.
Rope burn?
Root burn, but no damage, so that's something, I guess. But yeah. Anyways, next in the order is Elias, who doesn't really want to leave this post, but also does. And so she is. She is going to try and grab the chest as it is moving. So she is going to make a dexterity check. I think I said her dexterity was +2, so I'm just gonna go with that. And falls flat on her face.
Oh.
She just falls flat on her face when she tries and grabs the chest. But it isn't, like, falling off the boat yet. But, yeah. And, Annie, when this chest moves past, you can't explain it, but you feel something. Like, you just feel empowered. You can't explain quite why, but you just feel so much more ready for something. You feel much more ready for battle, or ready for... You just feel pumped, man.
Heck yeah.
It doesn't improve anything, but it's feeling. You got a feeling. But, yeah, so that is how Elia spends her turn. Maza, Maza's gonna keep securing this part of the boat, I think, and roll. No. 1d20. Forget. Oh, their strength is 0, but that's okay. Or no, I'm gonna go with Dex. Dex is +3, so that's 20. Okay, or that's 20. Cool. Yeah, they're holding on to the heck of this rope. But next in the order is Niveryn. Niveryn, what are you wanting to do?
I'm just still steering the ship, I think.
Oogie.
Make another engineering check.
Yep, with disadvantage, please.
Okay. Because I'm like, okay, if I abandon the helm, it's just gonna be nuts. So.
Yeah. A bit not good, I think.
Okay, there's one roll.
Okay.
Okay,
18. That, you know what? That actually still, you're still good. You're still holding on.
It's getting harder, baby. I don't know.
Yeah, it's defo getting harder. It's definitely getting harder to kind of hold the course. Your muscles are just getting fatigued and you're tired, and this is just, it's physically exhausting to get a hold of. But when you look out into the horizon, you can see almost a break in the storm. Almost. This
is a pain in the kraken.
It's still a ways off.
It's still a pain in the kraken.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, that is how you spend your turn, I guess. And then Annie, you are... What do you want to do, my dude?
Am I still in the middle of my ritual?
You're still in... Okay, yeah, right. You're still in the middle of your ritual. Well, actually, no. I think you said that your I think we said that your ritual just would end on your next turn, and this is your next turn. So the mast is fixed. Mast is fixed. You can do what you need to do. But
okay, yeah, it's like I want to get the sails in.
You want to get the sails?
Yeah.
Okay. Since you're not moving to do... Oh, actually, no. You still... Go ahead and roll strength or dexterity with disadvantage.
Okay. Okay, so the lower one is 2, so 6.
Okay. No. The rope flies out of your hand. Like, with a squall of wind, the rope just whips right out of your hand. It's still...
Lovely.
You can probably reach it, but it would take some doing. And do you want to do anything with that, or is that... Do you think that's all that we can...
Oh, heck, I'm gonna try and reach it.
Okay, go ahead and roll an athletics check to try and climb up the mast. Yes, with
Okay,
disadvantage.
So 20, yet again, +4.
That thunder ambience, though.
18.
Dang, dude. Dang, dude. Yeah, you climb like a squirrel. You climb up the mast and like jump off of it to grab the rope. Dang, Annie is just shining this session apparently.
This is what she does.
This is true. This is
I'm
true.
a
I don't know
pirate
why.
for a living.
This is true. I don't know why I doubted her, but yeah, she grabs the rope and she's like, you are staying here this time, rope, and you are holding onto this rope handily. You're holding onto and tying this rope handily.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. Next in the order is Tallian, who feels a sense of importance about the chest, which is still wildly careening all about the ship here. So they're going to make a dexterity check with disadvantage. Oh, not slash dexterity.
Merp.
I don't know why we haven't been just doing that. That's a critical miss, y'all. Okay, yeah.
That's the highest critical miss I've seen in a while.
That's a critical
Yeah, don't
miss,
get ran
y'all.
over by the chest. That might hurt.
Yeah, I can't, guys.
Someone gonna fall off the
trips
ship
over
now?
Tallian basically trips over their feet, and the chest just
Well, you caught it.
bonks them right on the head, kind of thing. Just bonks them on the head before it just before it just moves, like right back to where it was, and then the boat rocks again.
Check to make sure you're still alive.
Just to make sure they're still alive. And poor Tallian is just like, oh god, why have I done this? This was a horrible decision. This was a horrible decision. Just let me die. Okay, so I'm gonna just post it in the Discord. Woo! This campaign in a nutshell. Poor Tallian. Yeah. Maza will be in a position to help Tallian sort of on their next turn. But next in the turn order is Elias, who is going to run over to where Tallian has sort of unintentionally cornered the chest and make a dexterity check. Four. Okay. Oh, what did I say her dexterity was? Shoot. +1. That's right. So she does not grab the chest, and I mean, no, she does not grab the chest on the first try. I don't think here. So, yeah. I think next in the order is Maza, who I guess will probably try and tie the rope and then try and grab and move Tallian. So, roll a... I'm gonna make this a dex check just for tying a rope in a storm. 1 + 0, I think, was a dex. Why did I type in +0? That's okay. Yeah, that's sufficient. Oh wait, disadvantage. That's right. Oh, dex is higher. Hang on.
On a very specific image that I remember.
That's a 2, y'all. That's a
still you rolled
2 plus
Rolled a 2.
4, I think. So that's or no, not +4. It's like +3. 3, which is still 5. Yeah, no, that doesn't. The rope doesn't hold, and they can't leave there apparently. So, rip Tallian. Yeah, he kind of looks over their shoulder like, "Sorry, Tallian, I can't do anything."
I
Tallian's
wouldn't.
just like, "I wanted to die, but not like this. Ow, ow, ow." Oh, no, I don't want to move you.
Wish might
Just
need
like, I
help.
wanted to die, but not like this.
Dang it, I can't get over there because you're in the helmet. I'm worried if I let it go, it's gonna start spinning and spinning.
Speaking of which,
That
roll
would not
another
be good.
engineering check.
Ah.
And this,
Dex
well, yeah,
strength check at this point? 'Cause
Yeah,
it's like trying
strength
to go
check.
in one direction.
strength chest or yeah, strength chest. Yeah, go ahead and roll a strength check. Actually, that's a good point.
Yeah, if it's getting that hard to hold the wheel from spinning in a complete 360, so at this point it's like, oh dude. In the name of the balance, I command you to. Ah! Pretty much.
And that's the thing. If you can find a way to keep this wheel like semi-steady, I will let you leave.
Okay. So,
Okay.
the strength checks are a little bit damp.
Okay. What's the next one? Okay, 10. Niveryn, your muscles are just on fire. Like, you think a stiff breeze will knock this wheel loose from your grip. You're hanging on, but, like, just barely.
Like, nope, can't. I'm staying here because what can't. I can't
It
do
does
anything.
seem to be getting a little bit better, though. It does seem to be like you're getting somewhat out of the storm. Like, or at least getting to a calm part of the storm. And next in the order is Annie. What are you doing, my dude?
Is this, mast?
The mast is fully repaired. You're hanging onto the rope to keep the sails from flying away, but for the most part, the mast is not in danger of falling or anything anymore.
I'm going to try and tie the...
Okay. Go ahead and make a dexterity check, and you don't have disadvantage because you are used to tying knots in storms.
Yeah. 20... Yeah! Good scores! Miracles!
Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Yeah, you tie the rope. Is there, Emma, in answer to your question, yes, you are Maza is currently securing a mast, or currently securing, sails. They're currently securing sails on a mast. And then they just tried to tie a knot and failed. But that is kind of the extent of that. Annie, is there anything else that you want to do? That got a little loud here, hang on. Annie, is there anything else that you kinda are going to do with your turn, or what's good?
No, I think that's it.
Okay.
Back to trying to secure the chest.
Yeah.
That's rolling around on deck.
Yeah. Keep bashing into Tallian. But wait, who is next in the order, actually, and is going to turn and just roll on their side and try and catch the chest. It's like, just make this stop.
Oh, well.
Alright.
Alright.
I need to find that picture.
Oh.
There was a picture I wanted to find.
Alright, well.
Okay, that's a 14 still, so that's sufficient. Yeah, Tallian catches the chest, and you see, Elias just kind of sigh visibly in relief. Like, okay, that's one thing that we fixed. Now, and you see her, like, grab the chest from Tallian's prone form. Just, like, grab it and hold it close to her. And then, like, runs back to it, or runs back to the captain's quarters and puts it in there. I'm just gonna say that's the captain's quarter.
Oh, it's in the captain's quarter. Okay.
It is now in the captain's quarters for the moment. But she is going to go back to trying to secure this mast. And rolls 13, so yeah. Oh, wait, hang on.
What do you mean? No, wait. Oh, wait. Oh.
Yeah, she scares it. Yeah, she's good. She scares it. Next in the order is Maza, who just keeps on keeping on. And actually, you guys are... Well, I'm not... Okay. Okay, so Emma just texted... Emma just did... I don't know. Yeah, she just sent into the Discord, can I try and wrap the rope several times around my spear and then lodge the spear inside your boat? The boat? I mean, I don't know. I don't think that would work. I don't see what that would do, but I mean, it's your campaign, my dude. It's y'all's campaign. Do you want to do that, I guess? To keep from rocking off? Okay, yeah, she stabs the poor boat. Maza takes the spear, and then ties the rope that they were trying to secure, and just stabs the boat. Just stabs it, and they roll a dexterity throw real quick. One. Okay.
I'm gonna be right back real quick.
Okay. That's only a 6. Okay.
Will.
They tie it, but it doesn't tie very well. But she still stabs the boat. Still stab the boat. And Elias is just like, dude, why are you stabbing the boat? We have enough problems to worry about. We have enough problems to worry about with you stabbing the boat.
Talk about rocking boats. Right?
That is something I always want to walk back to hearing.
Mazus just replies, I am smart. Yes, there you are something. Niveryn, make one more dungeoneering check.
I'm dungeoneering or strength?
Dungeoneering.
Alright, so that means we're almost out of the storm then?
You are almost out of the storm.
That point, it's kind of like, I'm tired.
Yeah.
Can I go nap yet? Alright, gosh, there's disadvantage or not?
No, you don't have, I don't think you need disadvantage just because I'm gonna say it, you're basically at the eye of the storm. You're at a point where you don't need to worry about that anymore, really. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit.
Oh, you can like turn down the music?
A little bit. Just cause, or I think at least on my end, I don't know if it's still
I don't know.
on the
All
stream.
I can do is just put stuff into the thing.
But yeah, that is sufficient. You slowly navigate the ship to stiller water. You're still in the ocean, but
Okay.
to waters a little less jolting than before. So, yeah, you guys, you've solved my storm puzzle. Da 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 da. And Maza personally apologizes to the boat for stabbing it. But yeah, y'all did it. You. I'm so proud of them. Yes. Okay, yeah, you guys made it out of the storm, and you see, as soon as you guys are in the clear, you guys can take a short rest and recover HP/encounter powers. Hannah, I'm not sure that the ritual recharges. I think it's just a once daily thing.
Okay, I'm fine with that. I mean, hey, don't really need it.
But yeah, you guys can. Nobody took any damage except for probably Tallian with the stupid chest knocking against
Sort of
them
head wound.
over and over again. But no, everything is fine. And you see.
Not dead yet.
No, we're not yet dead. You see, as soon as things are semi-clear, you see Elias go back to the captain's quarters and bring the chest out, and then just start fiddling with it. You guys spent some time catching your breaths after steering your way out of the storm, and she's obviously visibly nervous. She's really nervous, and she's just trying to, like, her hands are shaking. She's fumbling with the lock. And
how do I move? Oh yeah, derp.
Tallian just kind of crawls. Just slowly crawls their way over. It's like something.
What's in the chest?
No, Tallian is not okay. But yeah, you guys are kind of like, hey, what you got? What you got? What you got?
Wait, what in the name of the balance just happened?
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it, actually. Here, let me find the thing. No, that's not.
Chorus of Angels. I don't know.
Or Hank Hill, whichever.
Propane.
Yes, propane. Why is it not? Oh, there it is. There it goes. There it goes. Okay, it wasn't letting me do a thing real quick.
Wasn't letting you do a thing?
Inside the chest, you see a rod. It's about as big around as a broom handle, and about as long as your hand. And at the top of this rod, you see a sphere. And in the low light, it's just a brilliant bright red. And you can go ahead and make religion checks if you want.
Dang it, I'm not trained in religion. Oh wait, yes I am. I forget.
I'll roll one for...
that one thing of being an Avenger. Yay.
And I'll roll one for Maza. Alright, 15... I don't know what...
Okay then.
Okay, that... I mean, Hannah, it's a cool rock on a stick.
Yeah, it's a stick. Chill.
You can tell it's very similar to Maza's armor, though. I mean, not in this token form, but...
Like, okay, but it ain't my god, I don't give a dang.
Yeah, you don't necessarily recognize what god, it seems very similar to Maza's armor. It's kind of hard to tell in this light, because, like I said, it is still 10 o'clock at night. But, yeah. And then, Tallian, you and Maza actually do notice that inside the sphere, when you look at it the right angle, you recognize the symbol of cord. And, yeah. Elias kind of sees all you guys noticing this, and just shuts the box really quick, and is like, no, you can't have seen that. No, this is my cross to bear, this is No, you guys forget that you saw this thing. So,
What's the issue with the stick?
no, seriously, you guys don't want involved in this. This has been family drama for my entire life. You don't want in on this. If you guys want to know more, I would suggest rolling a diplomacy check.
My diplomacy is horrible. My insight is better than my diplomacy.
I wonder what I'm good at.
Yes.
I
Oh,
don't
that's
I'm
true.
not
And
the
Maza,
most charismatic of all people.
It's like, and then there's me who's just like, you guys.
Maza's still over here. Hang on.
I'm just gonna stand on the stairs, looking over
You do that.
stairs.
But yeah,
Yes.
Maza is actually going to roll
I'm gonna
with
try
advantage
rolling one.
because Z is a follower of Cord and explains to Elias. She says,
I got a natural 20!
"What?" She trusts the heck out of you. She, yeah,
I don't have a frickle fackling clue what the thing is, but I can.
How the heck? Okay, whatever.
I mean, I don't know how to justify that in fiction. I don't know how to justify that.
It's literally Annie as a character. I don't know what the thing is, but I.
Okay, I only have like a
What it is?
+6 to diplomacy, and
That's
yet
okay.
some
That's okay. Annie got covered.
bad rolls are coming. I just know it.
Baby got our back. All right. So yeah, I think that Elias just kind of sees the seafaring nature of Annie and saw how well that she did and how quickly she got like the first person on board kind of thing to help when stuff was going down. So she takes a deep breath and is like, okay, you know what?
And I just
I
like
trust
gently
you
rub her
guys.
back to be like, it's okay.
It's okay. Idiot Squad is here. But it's like, okay, you know what? Okay, I'll trust you. Have you guys ever heard of an artifact called the Eye of Cord? And now, this is a very dice heavy session if you couldn't tell. But go ahead and roll a history check.
Religion.
Is history wisdom or intelligence?
It is, I believe it's intelligence.
Intelligence, yes.
Yeah, it's intelligence.
I'm
So-
good at intelligence.
I'm smart.
Do you?
uh,
What the heck? Annie, stop with the good rolls.
So,
What was
yeah,
I
that's a
gonna do?
17.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And
I got a
then
17. For some weird
Int-
reason, Annie just
no,
knows
I
crud.
don't
and
remember
I'm
what your
like,
int
why?
is. I thought it was +0, but I don't remember. Oh no, I'm thinking of something different. Either of those is gonna do, I think. I mean, they see you rolling, they hate him, yeah. You know what? I think that Maza was kind of has an inherent know-how of this because it is their god, but
Yeah.
it's more rumor than it is history, I guess, in a way. So, stories.
Annie, being a pirate, just hears all this stuff about treasure and knows stuff.
Well, plus you're a bard and like you tell stories and sing songs and things. So
yeah, but
legends
so would
are
that be
kind
like a
of-
streetwise for rumors or something? I don't know.
Oh, well, I guess that's true though, huh? Yeah, go ahead and roll streetwise, I guess then, instead.
I was like, well, wait a second. If it's not
yeah,
history,
that
if
that
it's
didn't
more
work,
rumors,
actually.
then maybe it's streetwise
did I
because you
re-roll for that?
at some point in
Because
time.
Yeah, you can reroll. Well, you don't. Well, now I'll just use your same check. It's the same. It's
it's
still
literally
good.
basically the
It's
same
still
thing.
really
Yeah.
good.
Just
but
for
It's basically the same thing, man.
yeah, it's still pretty good. Yeah,
yeah,
you guys are
either
both-
ways.
Khaoz Niveryn knows what is up. So, stories tell of eons ago, the mighty god Cord bestowed upon Faerun an incredibly powerful artifact that would help his followers traverse the sea and spread his divine word. But such is that of human and elven and dwarven and etc. nature, Absolute power corrupts absolutely. An item that was created for exploration was used for nothing but wanton destruction, even against towns that were aligned to Kord's good word. But one day, it simply disappeared. All trace of it was gone, like it never existed. No one knew what happened to it, and some say it was destroyed, some say it was lost to the depths of the Stillwater Sea. Pretty much everyone in Faerun agreed that it was simply a legend. And Elias holds up this staff, this wand, stick with a rock on it looking thing. And she says, "This scepter is a key to the cave where the eye is hidden. My father was obsessed with finding the Eye of Kord, because whoever controlled the eye can control the trade winds and make the exploration of new lands easier and more productive. My father was an entrepreneur, but he went mad trying to find it. And he died, and his reputation as an esteemed explorer and entrepreneur was just in the garbage, and his already tenuous grip on reality was permanently augmented. But before he died, and she reaches into her pocket and just shows you all a notebook of furious ramblings kind of thing. It's almost unintelligible. Just the furious rantings of somebody not... I guess furious rantings of anybody who looks at somebody else's notebook kind of thing, but with a little more disorganized. And she just says, "Before he died, he gave me information on the most recent lead in the case. And since I didn't have anything better to do, I decided I'd follow up." And I don't know what Ratman is, but okay.
He's the guy in Portal who wrote, like, "The cake is a lie" all over the brick walls.
Yes, Ratman. You should definitely get a Ratman vibe from this guy.
My first thought was, I'm getting Ratman vibes here, and I already love it.
Yes, definitely Ratman vibes, but yeah, Maza would roll a will save, I guess. Or actually, no, I don't think Maza needs to. I think that they're allowed, if they want to show emotion, I think they're allowed to here. It's character development. It's character development. Oh, literally. Oh. Yeah, Maza is just crying.
And Niveryn would be like, okay, so
But
the downside is what is stopping this artifact from falling into the wrong hand?
I'm so glad you asked that, Niveryn.
Is there anything I can do to just try and calm Maza down, like help her out?
Yes, you can.
Like,
you pats him on the back. You awkwardly pats him on the back. But
I want to have a freaking broom and just...
Aww, this is so sweet. This is so sweet. But anyways, yes, Elias locks eyes with you, Niveryn, and you just see a smile. And she says, "I'm so glad you asked that. I'm taking this, the reason why we're going to Neverwinter is because there's a vault deep in the mountains that can contain this thing and keep it from ever being used. The eye is too powerful to be used by anyone." So
Indiana Jones reference.
Shh. No, I don't know what you're talking about. And it certainly doesn't help with Elias's whole leather jacket and fedora aesthetic. Shh. So, before you guys can ask Elias anymore or react to anything that you see, or to anything that she's told you, you guys make a perception check.
Right. Here we go again.
Okay, I've got to find my...
I need to figure out... I don't think... Emily,
I mean, I might roll a 1, so it's like, you know...
I don't even know what my modifier is, so I gotta be right back to find it.
Huh, I actually did pretty okay, but not as good as I wanted to. But
Okay, so
hey,
-1.
what do you get when you get a plus 12, right?
Yeah.
I got an 8.
You got a 9?
I got an 8 because I have a -1.
Oh,
I
jeez.
got
can
that on.
see all. I know all.
I mean, Hannah, you don't see anything. You're good.
Yep, same as usual.
You're good. Annie's
I
like,
am all.
what's
I know
up?
all. No,
I'm
not really.
still busy. I'm too busy helping.
Exactly. You're too busy
I'm too
helping
busy
Mesa.
trying to calm her down to do anything.
You're too busy just comforting Mesa. And it's so sweet. I ship it. I ship it.
Like this
Bring it.
awkward. I don't know how to talk. I don't know how to talk to someone without being all flirty. Is it,
I don't know what Mesa's modifier for perception is, but wasn't good. I don't think there's any modifier that's going to beef that a little bit. But yeah, Mesa, you don't see anything. You're good. We're good. This is fine. Everything is fine. But
I don't see anything either, do I? I rolled a 5 plus 12.
actually, Tallian and Niveryn, your elf eyes see something. You get over the horizon, you see a ship. And even from this distance and this darkness, you can see tall masks and these bone white sails. And fluttering in the wind, just backlit by the moon, you see a black flag with white markings. And then you see all the color in Elias's face just completely blanched. She looks like somebody just walked across her grave. And she gasps. She looks at the four of you and it's just, no, they found me. They can't, you have to help me hide this. They can't find this thing. And she stuffs it back into the case, or into the trunk, and doesn't... She does lock it again. But, yeah. She does lock it again. And she's just kind of frantically looking around, trying to help, or trying to find a place to hide this thing. How do you guys react? Do you have any ideas for what to do?
Hide it in the cargo bay. And
What? What's the
put it
problem?
in
No,
a
I see nothing.
crate.
Alright.
Oh, I
The
know.
crow's nest.
Dig all the potatoes or whatever out of the crate, put the box in it, and then cover a box up with potatoes.
Okay.
So that way, when they open the crate, they find a bunch of potatoes.
Okay. So I see Emma typing, so I'm like wondering if she. I swear,
I don't know.
she's going to say the magic mouth, isn't she?
Magic mouth. Maybe.
That's going to be. I'm
Hide
going to
it
say that's
in the
going to be incredibly conspicuous, but I mean, it's your game, y'all.
Yeah. I mean, I guess potatoes would be kind of hard.
Well, no, the taters could work. How did you know that? Okay, y'all, I was right. It's the mouth spell. I think here.
Oh jeez, I just thought of something and I really was not wanting to.
Okay, wait. There's another idea. She has an idea. What is... Annie, did you have an idea as well?
I was just gonna climb up to the crow's nest to see what the heck y'all are talking about.
Okay, you can do that. Go ahead.
She's seeing nothing and she's like, what the heck's going on?
Okay, yeah, go ahead. You can do that if you want. I need to check if... I don't think there's a limitation. I think you just have a permanent wall mouth. A wall-mounted wall mouth.
Put it on a potato?
I don't think it'll fit on a potato, though. I think it has to be specific.
On a potato, my first thought would be I really badly have to go and make jokes about Glados as a potato. I'm sorry, I've been in a portal mood.
In answer to your question, Emma, no, there are no cliff wells nearby a la Princess Bride. You are in open ocean.
Yeah.
Do I have to roll to go
start
climb up to the crow's nest?
Yes, go ahead and roll athletics.
Potato.
16. Yep, you just scurry on up there like a... She casts magic mouth on the side of the boat.
Okay.
Okay. Create this giant mouth with wooden teeth that just yells at them. Okay.
Okay, well, let's see if that works.
Oh, wait. Here's an idea.
Wait,
Maybe we could shift the cargo. Tallian's like, okay, well, ew. Go the heck away, mateys. Okay, well, here's an idea. Maybe Tallian's no. Where am I? Who am I? Elias is like, wait. Yes, maybe the gross mouth spell will work. Here. And what she does is she just start. They put the chest. I'm not sure whether. Are you casting this just on the inside of the boat or on the outside part of it, like on the outside side of the boat kind of thing? Are you? Okay, like the outer wall facing. Okay, like the outer wall facing them. The mouth? No, I think it's just in a set place.
I found some background actors.
Background actors?
Doing that. I want to show you guys some of these, but I need to find which one's funniest.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys this one.
We're almost. I think we're almost done with. We're almost to the first stopping point. I think so. Like 2 minutes. Oh god, that. But yeah, you put the chest and a mouth in the wall, and then Elias starts moving barrels and potato things and like moving stuff in front of the mouth to kind of disguise it. I mean, it's probably in. Maza, are you casting this in the upper or the lower deck? Seems like it would make sense either, but I'm not sure. Higher above water, so yeah, we're doing this on the upper deck, I think. So yeah, I guess
maybe on like the siren, like a big gaping mouth on the front of the boat going. Nah, nah, nah.
I like that actually. What do you think about like on the siren, on the figurehead's mouth or something, or on the figurehead itself, Maza, or on the figurehead itself, Emma? Yeah, boy. Okay, so that's where it is.
You said it was a lady, so I was with a lantern. I was like, oh, okay.
It works. That'll do. Okay, so then that's where that goes. And so you guys are kind of hanging out, and then... Wait, did I make that? I think I did. Let me check on something.
Did we figure out where we're hiding the chest?
Oh, yes. I think you established you're hiding it in
a crate of potatoes.
Yeah. In the siren's face here at the front.
That might work too.
You roll up, or you watch, you kind of just see this ship on the horizon quickly gaining speed and moving to intercept your vessel. And Elias, she tried to outmaneuver the other ship, but even through the storm, even through with your good checks on the storm, this thing is just not. There's only so much that this battered siren can do before they catch up to you. And you hear people shouting orders, kind of all at once, so it's impossible to discern what's being said, but Annie, there's something familiar about these voices. Like, incredibly familiar. Annie, you recognize a few of these voices.
I'm just gonna loudly stay up here because nope.
And from where the four of you are, you watch as hooks attached to the ropes, or hooks attached to ropes latch onto the crippled masts of the siren. And you see figures against the pale light of the moon swing across the gaps between these two ships. And suddenly it feels like where there once was no one, there are
A bunch of
hang on.
people. Check to make sure nobody lands on me. Oh, there's a bunch of people over there. What the heck? Okay. Are they holding swords? I couldn't see them. They're kind of
Yeah, they're
pixelated.
holding
Oh, wait.
swords. They're
Everybody's
holding
kind of
swords.
hidden.
But yeah, you see like
I'm gonna
15
hide in the
people
crate of
kinda
potatoes going, potato, potato.
potato. But yeah, you see all of these people, at least 15 people of various sizes, races, genders, all wearing clothes that looks like they haven't had a proper wash in weeks. Torn in places, but adorned with some flashy gold jewelry. And you watch as a couple of these intruders rush Elias and just kind of grab her. Oh, that I didn't mean to do that, but grab her,
Ah!
restraining her and pressing a sword to her exposed throat. And
Okay.
before you can properly react to all of this, you hear a loud thunk and a gangplank being laid down, and huge, heavy footsteps of someone walking over it. And then you see him, backlit by the moon, and he is huge. And he's in the water, but he's huge. Like this brick outhouse of a half-orc man with
I was
long
about to
dark
say,
hair.
oh, there he is.
Long dark hair, and I repeat it, apparently it's very important that it's long dark hair.
Very
Pulled
long, very dark hair.
And it's pulled back into a ponytail. And he's got this huge, long, billowing coat, the color of red wine. Annie, you recognize him the instant that you see him. I mean, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you, man? You spent years with him. He was the first mate Jacoby of the ship that you served on. Up until you joined the Idiot Squad, you almost would have considered him family. And he walks, very slowly he walks up to Elias, who is still restrained, and everybody else is kind of like, I'm gonna guess, just kind of at the ready. But you see him walk up to her, and with a hand roughly the size of her head, tilt her face up towards her. You have something of mine, girl. And Elias just grits her teeth, glaring back at him. It's not yours and it never was, Jacoby. It's too dangerous. And then you watch as Jacoby just basically tosses her face away and stuff his huge hand into his pocket. And he takes out what appears to be a small, grapefruit-sized orb. You hear him mutter the word scepter key, and then you see the orb change. And with a series of mechanical clicks and whirs, you see what appears to be a small mechanical hummingbird. Wow, this is a busy screen, I just realized, but...
My first instinct is to steal it, but...
My first instinct is to,
And-
mutter under my breath. Hopefully nobody can hear me.
Yeah,
But at this point, I am using my native tongue, supposedly.
Okay. But, yeah, you see... where was I saying? You see this hummingbird float from his hand, and it's glowing, it's like bronze colored with gears and metal pieces, and then there's a soft light glow. There's a soft light glow. Soft white, green, blue glow from it. And you just watch as this hummingbird kind of darts about the ship a little bit. And kind of checks out Elias, and then goes over here and darts back and forth there a lot. A lot. And then, much to your horror, you watch as this mechanical bird darts up to the front of the boat. And then you see the blue light inside of it change to a bright green, and then it starts screeching loudly. Like, it's just making ungodly noises that birds should not make. And then it transforms into a ball and just kind of plops to the ground. But and then Jacoby smirks, and you see these huge, massive bottom tusks, each about 3 inches long, glinting in the moonlight. And he starts to approach where the hummingbird seeker, as you will, has landed. Yeah. So, how do you guys react to this? Is there anything that you guys are, like, thinking? I am gonna say it would probably be a bad idea to enter combat, just because Elias does have a sword to her throat, but, I mean, it's your call.
Yeah, aside from the string of mumbled verses in a different language.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know if anybody knows what language I am speaking, because it's probably
Yeah, I
someone
don't-
that nobody else knows.
Probably not. Annie, how are you feeling about all this?
There's a lot of, oh my goodness, what the heck, he shouldn't be here.
Yeah, I'm betting. So, yeah, does anybody have anything to say or react to this? I think Tallian is still just, oh god, just let me die. Seasick, and Elias is horrified. And I'm not sure how Maza is feeling, and Emma just bounced, I think. She said she wasn't feeling good still. But, yeah. So, and you see, Maza
And
hit this
Niveryn
very
is
well.
just furious, because he's like, I can't do anything if I, it's like endangering my companions if I do anything. So he's just sitting there cursing in another language.
Yeah, okay, so he's feeling kind of danged
He's
if
just
you do and
mad,
danged if you don't.
frustrated, like.
Yeah, since Maza hid this, like, very stupidly well, or since, with a collaborative effort here, Jacoby does call 2 of them over to try and get the chest out of the gaping maw of the siren on the front. And they carry the chest and they put it down and they force Elias to the front there and take the key from her pocket. And so, yeah, Jacoby goes back over to the chest and opens it up. And you see him when he opens the chest and takes the key, you just see him smiling. This ugly, hasn't brushed his teeth in like 2 years, gross smile.
Maybe like ever.
Maybe
Hasn't brushed his teeth in
yeah.
like ever.
This terrible smile. And I don't think he's seen you yet, Annie, because you've been
Hiding.
been pretty, yeah, you've not quite hiding, but not quite.
Crow's nest, basically.
What was that?
Hiding in the crow's nest, basically.
Yeah, kind of.
Wonder if
Nope,
Hannah
nope,
looked-
nope, 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 nope.
Wonder if there's a way to swing one around and fire. They're like, huh? Well, a cannon can be a pretty formidable close range weapon.
Hold up.
But yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you say something?
I want to know if I can find one thing really quick. I'm not gonna find it, but I wish I could.
What are you looking for? Are you looking for a
Nope,
bunny?
that's not a thing.
Okay. But
Darn it! Why hasn't anyone done Spear of Justice on Automaton?
Turn the wheel like nuts.
I mean, you could. That could work. It's for the moment we're just it's still
I don't
again
know.
swords.
Still,
but,
they're holding the swords at throat. Yeah, it's
So,
one slip. Oops.
yeah. And he kind of just puts once he does get a hold of it, he just puts the scepter in this huge pocket. You get the feeling that these are like pockets of holding kind of thing. Just huge pockets. but he puts it in his pocket and just kind of
All the
kicks the
reference.
chest out of his way. And then he kind of makes a jerky, or a slit her throat gesture towards the two pirates, and then, like, hesitates. Because he does kind of look over the adventurers behind her, and says, well, it would be a shame to let expendables go to waste. Here's the deal. You three, you four, who I can't really see in the back here, you four will retrieve the Eye of Cord from the cave where it is hidden. Why would I risk my own people when I can send in expendables after all? And if you don't, well, I don't think Elias will like it if you don't. So, yeah, what are you gonna do, y'all? Danny, are you still, like, hiding?
I'm trying to come up with a suitable one-liner to yell when I get up. That is like the thing. It's like I've been sitting here like, I need a one-liner. I need a one-liner.
I am glaring, and then I will put it on the ground. But just kind of wait for everybody else to say stuff. Just watching everybody else's reaction.
He actually right by the mast.
Yeah, I'd say he's right by the mast.
Little insulting gesture. Picked up.
Can I slide down and land right behind him, and then just like surprise him by just?
That's a lot of jumps. You got the first mass and then the second mass, and
Well,
kind of.
No,
I've just been on the
yeah, she
I've
said,
been on this main
that's right, she
mast,
said she was scurrying up to the crow's nest. That's right.
and then he just stayed there. So I was like, yeah, can I just slide down and then just?
Yeah,
Sure
I'll
has been
allow
a
it.
while, mate.
I'll allow it. Roll an acrobatics check.
Oh boy, what's my acrobatics modifier again? I
Um,
sure hope I get a good one, because if I don't, there's a good chance I'm gonna just land on him. Okay,
it's
minus
a
one.
dex.
Yeah, it's minus one. Dice, don't fail me now.
17. That's actually more than sufficient to land behind him. And just, like, whomp.
Hello, mate. Sure has been a while.
You see Jacoby just kind of slowly, like, no, not this idiot. You see him just kind of slowly, clunk, 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 clunk. As I live and breathe. I thought you bailed on us, Getsinger. I thought you ran scared. After killing the captain and all.
Alright, you know for a fact that's a lie.
Do I? That's certainly the rumor on the ship. Annie
Unlike...
Getsinger killed the captain. And then couldn't face us after it.
He was like a father to me. Shut up. Like, there's a lot of voice cracking going on here, which I cannot do at the moment. But I am literally crying.
Oh.
It's
I'm sorry.
okay. It's like I've not gotten this emotional over a thing for a while, so thank you.
Oh. Jacoby kind of looks at... Well, actually... Roll a... I feel like I need to make you roll a check for this, but I can't think of what it would be, so...
What are we
Is he
checking?
gonna try and punch me in the face?
Yeah. Why would you
Insight?
punch him in the face?
No, because like, is he gonna try to punch me in the face?
Well, he doesn't appear to... Oh, you can... Well, do whatever you want, I guess. You can roll to punch him in the face.
No, I'm not going to punch you in the face. I was like, is he going to do
Oh,
it to me?
no. He isn't. He doesn't appear to be. He may be a brick outhouse of a dude, but he also seems to be, like, holding his captain head high for the moment kind of thing.
Okay. Sort of charisma check.
Uh,
But that's because me and charisma.
you know what, actually, nah, no check. He just kind of looks you up and down, and, as much as you are a big, big pain in his butt when you were on when you were on serving together.
Little sister sort of character here.
Exactly. He even despite the rumors that have been going around since you left, he can't help but feel an exasperated kind of fondness, I guess. But he kind of looks at you and just like, you know what? The same deal still applies. Either you help me get the eye, or your friend and all your other friends are as good as dead. What's it gonna be, Getsinger?
And how are you going to keep us to this? You going to take our friend with you? You going to leave people here?
And Niveryn kind of holds up his hand a bit, and he's like,
Can you shut up, Annie, for 2 seconds?
I don't know how to sail a ship. Just kind of like, so just kind of bringing that point out, because it's like, technically, if nobody knows, if first of all, Tallian can't sail the ship, Niveryn can't sail the ship, who else can sail a ship to go to this island?
Jacoby kind of gives this ship a once over, and it's just like, this is a floating turd. This is just, it's just. Can I tell you something? It's just garbage. I mean, you guys seem to hold it up okay during the storm, but let's be honest, this thing would be better in the reefs. But I mean, decisions. You get the feeling he's very indecisive as a captain. All right. No, we're gonna leave a few men. And just have them follow us. We can always use more for a fleet. So what's it gonna be? You guys will come onto you guys will be stuck on our ship in the brig until we need you for the cave. How does that? Do you agree to that?
In the brig? Come on.
What was that?
In the brig? Come on, you know I could be better suited somewhere else.
I mean, you'd be better suited to be fish food.
I don't think I can spit that far.
You don't. Yeah, no. That's what we're saying. Is you? It's either the brig or the blue. Which do you choose?
Oh, at least in the blue, I might feel a little bit at home.
Tallian's just like, I seek death. I seek death's embrace, please. But I don't seek that death.
Excellent.
Okay.
And it's like, all right, fine. I guess we kind of have little choice, and
Okay.
it's like I'm gonna go along, but I'm gonna be complaining the entire time.
Join the club.
So yeah, that's where I was thinking we could leave off for the moment, or for today at least, until we can get Emma back in.
And now literally everyone just gets to sit there like, what the frick is their frickin' relationship?
Yeah, so there's some drama here. We have the possibility.
Two different species.
Well, we have the rumor that Annie killed the captain. We have this mysterious Jacoby who's like got something, apparently, some kind of chip on his shoulder. We have Niveryn muttering in an unfamiliar language. We have Tallian, who is still alive somehow.
We have.
Even after being bashed in
I don't
the
even
head.
know what happened.
This is always fun. I love
Don't even
leaving it
know what
off on a
happened to Maza.
cliffhanger. That gives
You know
us plenty of
that's
time to
audience
figure out. All
retention.
right, I guess we're stuck in the brig. Dang it.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, this was one that I actually did set up. So, here, the little middle, or the brig is, like, back here. Or did it move? Hang on. No, I didn't move you guys. Hang on. The
Yeah,
brig is,
move.
like, back here.
Has the ship changed any since I was on it?
As near as you can tell, it's almost exactly the same. You didn't, it's not that big of a gap
Oh,
between,
so that dotted line is where all of us are going to be sitting.
well, right here, actually. It's more to the back of the ship, I think.
Back.
Right here?
Dang it. Accidentally lost that of roll 20
Oops.
because I have these buttons on the sides of my mouse.
Oh no.
Red
Yeah,
ball.
I have the same issue. I've been having the same issues with that, actually. Have to be, like, really careful about not logging out. But, yeah,
2,
we are...
1. Here we go back in. Here we are. Okay, so way back
Come on.
here.
Yeah, way back here.
Is that tiny holding cell right there?
Yeah. Yeah.
Those 4 squares right there?
Well,
And he's just gonna be right up front.
actually, no. Let's just do this whole area here, because I don't think we're not gonna fit everybody.
Now, and first of all, that would be extremely uncomfortable.
Extremely. Tallian, who am I doing? So, yeah.
And he's gonna be hanging out right by the door.
Yep, we're Annie, as near as you can tell, it's been less than a week since you departed abruptly, kind of thing.
Departed.
Yeah, departed. You're still not sure. I'm still not sure if it was you were forced off or you kind of caught wind of the rumors and left, or what was going on, but
Oh, did we have all our
Needless
items
to say.
taken away from us?
yeah, we had.
Oh,
Y'all,
dang, you didn't have Jerry's
forgot to say
sword.
that. You still have you still have some of your items, like
We have
anything
my
that's
automaton, or
anything that
did they
doesn't
take
look.
it away because they don't want to listen to me?
Dang it, I wanted to
Yes, they
carve
took
into
away
the
your
ship's
automaton.
wall.
They definitely took away
Like,
your
very
automaton.
angry.
But my
They
automaton.
definitely took away the automaton. But yeah, they've
Yeah.
taken all of your weapons and any kind of item that you have that like outwardly looks intimidating, or like it could be used as a weapon.
Oh, so no carving into the
Yeah, no
into the side
carving.
of the ship.
Yeah, so they definitely took away my automaton.
Yeah,
Because I have been known to bludgeon people with my automaton.
exactly.
Let's see. That'd probably be almost everything except for the
Sword, wasn't it?
potions.
Yeah, except for the
Because yeah, the bedroll
potions.
can be used as a
Yeah,
smothering
Jerry's
device.
sword. They took
Yeah, anything
Jerry's
that looks
sword.
remotely dangerous. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right, they took
so,
everything from me. Dang it.
Yeah, so this is where we leave
Maybe
off
they
for
even
this
took
week.
the potions because they were like, "Oh, this is some good stuff."
Neat.
Oh, they better not use any of my stuff.
Uh-huh.
They're gonna pay for it with their golden blood.
Oh boy, I can't wait to see what happens next time.
Okay, so yeah.
We have to
At this
catch
point, I'm just standing in a corner with my back to everybody, just
shot.
Yeah,
brooding.
you're just sulking. Niveryn
sulking.
is sulking. Alright, so I guess we'll just
It's
end
like I
the
don't like being
session
captured.
stream
I
here.
don't like being a prisoner.
Yeah. Alright.
Makes me nervous, if
I guess I'll end the
anything.
stream. Bye.